This is Farfugium, japonicum, Aureomaculatum, leopard plant. It's a perennial for shade areas. It is not very sun tolerant unless you're near the coast, and but has these beautiful lush leaves and does like moisture, by the way, so want to keep this one damp. I did see it in Santa Barbara in an area where it wasn't getting a ton of water, but I would say you want to give these guys some regular moisture. This is in Carmel, California, near the coast. It stays nice and cool, never really gets over 75 degrees Fahrenheit during the summer, and has cool evenings, and really likes that. So the texture and the foliage is really the show here. Now, the particular one you're looking at is not as variegated or spotted as a lot of these would be. You find more yellow spots on this plant typically. The size on this is about 2.5 to 3 feet wide by 18 to 24 inches high. And the foliage is hardy down to about 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you see how the speckles behind these flowers are a little more, there's more of them in this photo. And this is a planting in Santa Barbara that I saw. And the flowers happen during the summer, by the way. So where to use this is as they did in this planting you're about to see, is this texture break and this nice lush foliage, and it's a cool, I just love the leaves and the interest that it provides, and then they've used some color around it, and and then as an understory or kind of back of the border perennial. And I just think the texture and usually the more spots to the leaves are what your interest point is as a design element. As far as I know, deer don't eat this, but that's not really the type of area I'd typically be using this in. And I honestly don't do a lot of shade gardening, so this isn't a plant that I've used a lot, but I've certainly seen it used in some very dramatic ways, and I think that for visual impact this is a great one, as I said, kind of in the back of a border or in the midriff of a border if you've got some taller plants behind it. So let's see what else we want to, so keep it out of full sun, especially if you're in a hot area inland. That's got to be in full shade, and do give it regular moisture. And to clarify the hardiness, so they say the foliage stays present to about 20 degrees Fahrenheit, but then if it can take as low as 0 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's going to die to the ground and then come back when the spring comes back and you get some warmth. So hardy down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit, but the foliage will be hardy down closer to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And that is Farfugium japonicum aureomaculatum, leopard plant. Enjoy.